We're on the Best of British show, and I'm Rob White, and we've had Mikey Smith in the studio. So, first of all, I just want to talk to you briefly, Mikey, about your projects that you've got coming up, and we're going to be talking about all of them on the station today.
Yeah.
The first thing I want to talk to you about before we get into all of that, this For the Love of Music thing.
Yeah.
Okay, so if you don't know already, Mikey Smith is part of something called For the Love of Music. And if you haven't already seen as well, it has an awesome symbol, which is basically a musical note inside of a heart, right?
Yeah.
How did you... let's start with the basics. How did you come up with the For the Love of Music, and what is it about?
I came up with the idea from Run DMC, actually. It's random, like, because it doesn't look anything like it. But, you know, like on the t-shirt, it says Run, and then at the bottom it says DMC. I can't remember the kind of symbol, but it's on the t-shirt anyway. Like, a few people have got it. And, yeah, I just looked at that, and I came up with a slogan. I was like, okay. I didn't want to put, like... Because I used to say yeah a lot, so I didn't want to put that on the t-shirt.
What the
like, yeah. It just kind of seemed like, I don't know, like the whole kind of like you come out with a well-known slogan or a well-known sound, and then you just throw it on a t-shirt. So I just thought, okay, what's universal? And it was like For the Love of Music. So I pitched the idea to a girl called Rio J. Yeah, she's a designer, web designer as well, and yeah, just came up with the idea. Threw it at her, and then she threw me back the actual image, and I was like, yeah.
Would you say it's like your brand?
Yeah, it's a brand. It was just a slogan. It was just something I put on. It was just a logo, obviously originally to begin with, and then someone was like, yeah, you know, you need to put that on t-shirts, and you need to put that on snapbacks. So I would buy that, and I was like, okay, like, yeah, you know, those, it just goes over your head. But I put on a t-shirt and started promoting it, just basically wearing it whenever I could, at shows and stuff like that, and it's just started getting a bit popular. People started talking about it a lot and recognizing it, and yeah, it just ended up I ended up focusing on having a brand rather than just, okay, it's just a logo. It means something to people, and it means something to me, obviously, as well as. So yeah, it's like an ethos now. It's like, it is For the Love of Music, FTLOM.
Mikey Smith, he's still in the studio with us now. And we were just talking about For the Love of Music, like the impact it's had, not just on London and the UK, but literally the world. You're saying people are getting tattoos of it on their arms and stuff like this. Yeah. How does that make you feel?
As an artist and as a person, it kind of blows me away, because I associate these kind of things with big names, you know, like Drake had that one fan who tattooed Drake across her forehead.
Are you
I don't
serious?
know if you saw that. Yeah, like there's a picture online, like, she went all out, and on her forehead.
I think all out is right.
Yeah, so like stuff like that is kind of like, I associate that with someone who's, you know, sold 1 million records, like going platinum, you know, blowing up. So for someone like me, who's kind of like virtually unrecognized to many people, like it gives me a sense of confidence that I'm on the right track. Like, I don't get gassed like, oh my days, I'm the best rapper and, you know, everyone needs to pay attention to me. But it makes me realize, okay, you can independently and through you know, social medias like Facebook and Instagram and Twitter, you can kind of like make yourself known to many people who probably didn't know about you.
You say you're a rapper. I mean, I wouldn't consider you a rapper. I would consider you an artist. I know that it's slightly different, because what you do, or my opinion is that what you do is kind of more artistic in the sense of an artist. You're not just a rapper and you rap. That's it. Like, everything about you, your style is very different. Just looking at some of your previous videos, some of your music, we've got some of it here. We've got My Kind of Girl, Useless. Is that what you're trying to portray in your style?
To be fair, like, I don't really go around saying to people that I'm a rapper. I never really say anything, actually. I kind of like, I allow certain things to happen, but most of the time, I consider myself to be an artist, because, you know, an artist, like, you know, as a painter anyway, paints different pictures. So considering myself as an artist, I like to write songs about many different things.
Like, I listen to a lot of UK stuff, I listen to a lot of rap and things like that. Some of it is different, but essentially it's the same. But I have a few friends in the music industry, and some of them are more kind of artistic, kind of acoustic guitar kind of people. And I remember I played this music to him the other day, and he just I knew before even playing it that it would strike him. He likes that. That's his kind of thing. It's his vibe, and that's what you portray, I think, as a kind of vibe.
Yeah.
So, I mean, I love it, but that's just me.
Because I don't just listen to one type of sound. I love rap. I love hip hop, and I love, you know, like different versions of that sound. But I also like listening to sometimes indie pop. Sometimes I like at the moment I'm listening to a lot of jazz. So yeah, I'm influenced by so much. So yeah, one day I could be in the mood to write a gospel song, and then the other day I want to just make some, I don't know, ratchet music. Like, but it just depends on my mood, and sometimes I'm influenced by so many different things. So yeah, I want to be known as an artist.
Well, this next track we're going to play of yours is My Kind of Girl.
Yeah.
So talk to me a little bit about that.
The producer, his name's called Swift Knight. He's working with, at the moment, a lot of big guys. He's worked with Mikey, who's was like Mobo nominated, I think this year or last year, and he's currently working with some names like K Coke and Angel. I'm not sure if I'm even allowed to say that, but he's working with them.
Said now, innit?
Yeah. So, you know, sorry. He basically sent me over the instrumental, and straight away, as soon as I heard it, I was like, yeah, like I wrote to it straight away. I was like head down. I think, yeah, it took me a couple of days, but yeah, I instantly knew what the direction, because actually he named it My Kind of Girl. So like I just kind of, it helped basically. I just basically took the name that he named it
and worked around it.
Just worked around it.
This is a Mikey Smith, My Kind of Girl. So I hope you guys enjoy it.
I know that I'm winning. By my side, I know she won't need no other guy. Nobody, you know what I'm like. I will just say what's on my mind. Confident, she noticed me, so I guess, well, we're supposed to be, of course, together, if not forever. Through the sun and the rainy weather. She defines love, she is the meaning. So let's outlast all of the 4 seasons.